Dog pound. Feel like, yeah. I think I might start calling the people who watch my videos. I don't know. I'm debating on it. I'm not so sure what to call my viewers yet. Usually, all YouTubers or streamers have something to call their viewers. Really depends on what their title is. Like, I mean, there are a few that have like XYZ. That's not the name of them, but like it corresponds is what I'm trying to say. But I'm not sure. I'm a big man. Obviously, my YouTube channel's name is Big Man Lifts. So, in correspondence with that, what about flapjacks? I don't know. I'm just fat. I'm hungry. Anyways, get to the topic of today's video, we got chest day today. It's gonna be chest, shoulders, and triceps. Triceps we might not do too heavy because I did arms a while back, a few days ago, as y'all saw from the video. It was on Halloween. Um, I would say we're gonna go decently heavy on triceps, but I'm not trying to go super super crazy. Only reason being, I feel like adding an arm day into the mix would be a pretty good idea, considering my split, as y'all can see based on the channel, is a push pull legs. So I think it'd be pretty cool if I end up doing something like that. And it's really fucking dark in here. About to get on the freeway, so I can only record this for a little bit. But like I said, we got push pull legs is our usual split. As of right now, I'm thinking push pull legs, rest day, upper lower rest day. That's something that I've seen do pretty well. I'm not gonna say it's like fucking perfect, but it's something I definitely do want to try. But we'll just see. We'll see how things play out. Uh, as far as my previous videos go, I want to say something about that. Uh, they are out of order. The video that has me with doing obviously arm workouts with the mask over my head, that one is the one I posted on Halloween. And then the back day one that y'all saw with, I think I'm wearing it. No, I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing my controlled insanity shit. I think. Yeah. So those two are inverted. It's the back day first and then the arms. So don't get those confused. I'm pretty sure it's not really gonna matter considering it's YouTube videos. It doesn't really matter what order you watch. Uh, like I said, just simple. Today's chest. Um, we're gonna keep it kind of similar. We're gonna try a few new workouts that I've been looking at here and there. But as far as workouts go, I'm thinking all pretty much the same. Raises, front delts, side raises, pressing movements of all kinds. So it really depends on what we're feeling like doing, and I actually end up liking. I know for sure for my front delts, I'm gonna end up doing the one that I did on the rowing, the cable row. Um, I don't know what it is. It's just something about that one. I just really like it. Having to use lightweight and then the activation in it, I feel like it's a good workout. So overall, it's just simple. I know I keep saying simple a lot. I guess that's one of my catchphrases. Um, I'm gonna be joined by my buddy, but I doubt he's gonna want to be in the video. I might see if he wants to, all things considered, because as if I don't know if y'all can notice, but I don't have the microphone either on my shirt or on my head. That's because I lost the thing to clip it onto. So I don't have a magnet or anything like that to clip it. But I am trying to find something. I mean, I know I work at a metal shop, but I'd have to cut something that small. But that's going to be pretty difficult considering the plasma cutter I use as far as programming goes is like thick. It's a big ass plasma cutting tape. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I might just end up taking like a clip or something from there. Just something quick, easy. Uh, anything else I got? just stay tuned for more videos. That's really the only thing I have left to say before we get into the actual workout. Granted, I mean, I know I've said it multiple times, but I'm barely getting out of work. Got jeans on, green shirt. This one I might wear the shirt as a undershirt, considering my pump cover. Only reason being, I just like how it fits, and because it's like it's not dirty. I didn't really sweat too much considering it's cold. And my job, since I'm a plasma table operator, doesn't really require much movement aside from cleaning the stuff I have to clean that gets cut. So, I mean, honestly, if I'm not going to the gym that day, I would honestly just do push-ups. Or if I stop it, I try to do push-ups. Depends. Like I said, we'll see how things go. It's chest. Then tomorrow's back. I am going to be incorporating some back movements that I did see a while back. I'm going to try to see if I can squeeze those in tomorrow about how I feel about them because I personally haven't done them yet. But we'll see how things go. And then obviously, leg day, then rest. I'm thinking of rest day, but knowing me, I'd probably end up going to the gym anyways. So some cardio instead of rest. An active rest day and a non-active rest day. I think Sunday would be my non-active rest day. Yeah, I think my rest day. So today's Monday. Tomorrow's back. Tuesday, Wednesday would be legs. Thursday, which is gonna be my Friday, I guess you would say. Um, I'm thinking for an active leg, not really leg day, rest day. For an active rest day, I'm thinking just like cardio, recovery, just focusing on all that. But cardio is for sure the main thing that I would end up wanting to focus on that day. Granted, I'll be sore from the legs, but the simple stuff, treadmill, elliptical, some boxing maybe. I know I had a video of me posted boxing. I did have to take it down and edit it, but in the end, I might end up just doing that. Some boxing, some elliptical, some stairmaster, treadmill. So we'll see. Maybe some calisthenics because I do want to try to start getting into that as well. Because granted, I am big. I do want to lose weight, and I do want to end up. If I do end up getting bigger, like muscle wise, later on down the line, I want to be able to be not just strong but functional. Like there's a dude, I'm sure some of you who know me in person, y'all know I've talked about him for a while. There's a dude in Russia, his name is Andre Smiles. That man there is, granted, he's on steroids, but he's big and he can move too. He's like 300 something pounds. And he's able to do like 12 not push-ups, pull-ups with weighted, by the way. And granted, I know the saying mass moves mass, but regardless, that's a big deal. Knowing that you're that big and able to do the stuff you do like that, it's kind of crazy. So, like I said, I'll try to get into that. I'll see if I can post more. Like that'll probably be more like workouts that I do on my days that I'm off of work, like Friday through Sunday, and then maybe the light cardio day, or not light cardio, the rest day. So we'll just see how things play out with me. But for now, I'll stop talking, stop yapping, and get to the gym. I need to get hyped. I'm trying to get ready for this chest day. It's always a good day when it's chest. So let's get into it. Okay. Got the first set. It is, I don't know, it's 235s on each side. It's 25 and a 10. But we're going to do it for, say, about 12. And these are only going to be just little warm-up sets. We're not going to, like, nothing crazy. So I draw in the pocket. Okay. Here we're going to do this one. Just one more set before we move on. If it isn't obvious, I'm really tired from work. But we're in here regardless. Got to get that work in by any means necessary. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last set before we up the weight a little bit. Right. I'll take 12. Okay, let's up the weight a bit. Now we got a plate loaded onto the bar. Same rules, doing not failure, but trying to get 12 minimum. If we do more, we do more. Those last two sets, those were more like a warm up, because obviously I'm not gonna do those as working sets. These are gonna be the working sets now. So let's get into them. Kind of got scared a minute there. The seat went down. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see it on the video. That almost made me shit my britches. Okay. I think 3 more sets like that. There we go. Okay. Like I said, 2 more sets of that because we did 1 plus another 2. That'll make 3 sets. But I think what I said was right. 12 to 15 rep range. I feel like that'll be perfect for this movement. So let's get active. Come on. Come on. I'll take that. That was about 13. Granted, I'm doing half reps because at the bottom of the movement, you get a stretch, a deep stretch. Usually you would do it with dumbbells, but this is the first workout. We'll probably do them. Okay. It's going to be the last set. This one, we're going to try to get failure. I know I said I wouldn't do failure on this one, but I feel like getting it, at least this last set, it just feels right. So I'm going to try to get, say 20. I feel like 20 would be tap off for this one. At 135 at least. I'm granted I'm not moving higher than this because I want to build up into it. I want to make my way into 225 on reps, but obviously not there yet. But we will be soon, promise. I hit 230 on flat bench a while back. I recorded it, but a whole bunch of editing problems. I never ended up posting. I will record the video soon of me retrying that max, but for now, let's try to get these. Yeah, son. Right in front of the camera. I'm not mad about it, but there's a lot more space. Come on, let's try to get it 20. 20 half reps. I'll take that as about 10. 15 full. It's not bad. Let's move on to the next one. Next one, doing seated cable flies, but the way we're doing them is we're using the, the adjustable ones. We're not going to the standing ones because I want to try this one. I heard it's really good to activate on your chest, so we're gonna give it a shot. Oh yeah, definitely need to go lighter. But I do like this movement. Yeah, I'm gonna start trying that a little more. I like how that feels. Next set, same thing. Gonna get a really nice squeeze on that lower part of the chest. When you're doing them, you want to make sure your mind muscle connection is really well because it is activating a lot, especially since your arms are really high. Your shoulders will end up taking over. So if you focus on it and really tighten your lower chest, if you think that you're working that, you'll get it. Really good workout. Like a lot actually. Like I said, if you notice right here, this is almost like what is it? First shoulder. Look, yeah, have right here. Squeeze at the bottom and make sure you feel it in the chest. Like I said, you get a really nice squeeze on that lower chest. Okay. Last set for lower chest. So then we're gonna do mid and upper. I feel like the upper one is gonna be really good with this setup. But like I said, you want to really tighten at the bottom so you can feel the squeeze on that lower chest. Because that's really where a lot of people need to work on. Especially bigger guys like me, if you notice, our and I'm sorry for saying it like this, our titties, our man boobs, they hang low. So it looks like we have gyno. You don't know what gyno is? It's pretty much your body is producing so much testosterone to the point where it converts the excess testosterone into estrogen, which makes guys' nipples and their chest look really puffy. So let's go and get this last set for lower chest. We're probably gonna do a little more of this, but like I said, now we're focusing on this. Okay. Let's move on to the mid chest. Okay. Like I said, we got mid chest. We're gonna do about the same thing. So we're gonna try to get a really nice squeeze in that middle chest, which is another part, like the main part of your chest that a lot of people need to work on because it's what really makes your chest pop. So when you're working your mid chest, same rules apply how you were doing the mid chest just now, or lower chest. I'm sorry. When you're pulling, you want to get a tight squeeze along the middle of your chest. So let's get this money. Let me put the microphone down. Right there, I guess. As I said, lost the back of this. I gotta fix the chair, but that was a good set. Let me fix this real quick before I stop the recording. Okay, let's move on to the next set. All right. Next set, same thing. Straight across, getting a tight squeeze on that mid chest. I genuinely don't know where to put the mic. I'm gonna put it in the back of the chair, see how that plays out. Hopefully it sounds better than how it sounds when it's all the way across from where I am. So or next workout, which is gonna be upper chest. This one should be a little better. We got again chest flies, but we're going in an upward movement. I feel like this one's gonna be a really good one because I've never used this machine, the cable, but seeing a lot of videos on it, I've heard a lot of good things about it. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. I'm gonna put the microphone. I can see why people like it. This is a good one. Okay, this is the last one. Last set, because I'm only doing 2 sets of these, the mid chest and upper chest, because I'm about to work front delts. Front delts are connected to the upper chest. But I forgot to mention, upper chest is another important part that people need to work, because that's why a lot of people, if you look, their breasts for man boobs, their man breasts, I'm gonna call them like that, they're sloped downward to the nipple and then they curve upward, right? That's because they don't work the chest, because there's 3 components of the chest. If you look, upper chest, mid chest, and lower chest. Lower chest is where your nipple would reside. The mid chest, obviously, component of most of the chest muscles, and then the upper chest, which is what people a lot of times look at when they look at, let's say, compression shirts. Compression shirt shows all through here, popping out the chest. Granted, I'm not taking off my pump cover right now because that's at the end of the video. But again, that's what you would look for when you're seeing someone's chest. There's 3 muscles. And of course, along with that upper part of the chest, you also have the front delt. Front delt's connected to the shoulder and the front chest. That's why if you look at a lot of movements, you're bringing it upward, upper chest, front delt right here. So you got to really pay attention to the muscle anatomy whenever you're working out. That's why a lot of people give a lot of hate to science-based lifters, but you could learn a thing or two from them. So let's get this set in. Okay, next workout. We got one more set of shoulders. We're gonna do dumbbell incline, and then after that, we'll move on to shoulders and triceps. All right. Next workout, like I said, dumbbell incline bench press. This one I really like doing, like about 75% of the time. I don't really do it like that because I prefer either the Smith machine or the barbell. But the dumbbell does let you get a deeper stretch and a tighter squeeze when you're doing it. So me personally, really depends on how I'm feeling that day. But we're gonna go ahead and throw these 50s around because that's what I got. I might move up in weight for my next set depending on these feel. I'll just put my wrist straps on or my elbow reps. So let's see. Put the mic underneath the chair if it'll stick. It will stick. Here we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the 50s because I really like how that squeezes at the bottom. Okay, it's kind of obvious, but decided to put my elbow wraps on for this last set because I'm only doing two sets. But like I said, this last set got the elbow wraps, trying to go to failure. Okay. Now we got triceps. I said shoulders, but we're doing triceps first since the V bar is already right here. Personally, I think the V bar is better for triceps because you can get a really nice activation. And if you're using on one of these instead of like the one on the opposite side over there, where it just stays in one spot for triceps only, if you use this one, you can do it as a superset. Adjust it to where it's here first, and then you lower the stack down, not the weight. This you lower the attachment down, and you're able to switch around, do skull crushers. So let's get into this one right here. I could definitely go higher for that. 57 and a half. I don't raise it up a little bit. That's better. Yeah. And like I said, lower it down to about half where it was, or if you want to measure by the holes on the stack, lower it about 3, maybe 4. Rotate. Hold on. So these I gotta lower it because I'm not doing it the way I like. So I might stick with this weight, which is 35 pounds. Probably gonna stick with this weight so I can get the reps I need. Like I said, superset it. We're only doing 2. Here we go. Next set, same deal. Till failure on both push downs and skull crushers. So, like I said, 35 right now for me is the set weight. Not because necessarily I can't do it. I can't on skull crushers. I'm gonna get there though. I'm not gonna just stay in one place. I have to get those. But for now, focus on this. Come on. Excuse me. Y'all probably heard that right there. I'm gonna have to edit that up. Excuse me. Okay. Next workout, shoulders. Okay. This one we gotta get through it quick because my phone/camera is about to die. But like I was saying in the truck or on the ride, this one we gotta go really light, but it's an incredible workout for your front delts and somewhat your mid delts since you're rotating. But it's more so your front delts. So as you notice, we got the long bar, we got really lightweight. So you grab at about a medium grip, hold it to about chest height right here, and just rotate up. these are more like an advanced version of front raises. I'm sure y'all know what those are with the dumbbells, but this one to me is a lot more difficult. Like I said, if you notice, I have only 10 pounds loaded up on the pin. So let's get her going. Okay, this one I gotta hurry up and do, but we're doing absolute failure. I'm gonna up the weight just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but we're gonna go to 25 pounds. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that's nothing compared to the weight you've probably pulled on this seated row. But mind you, we're not doing a seated row. So let's do it. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Oh. Like I said, a really great workout, but my goodness, is it horrible. All right. Now,
Yes.
we got the pump check.
So make your plate and coming over. And I'm going to go to the
Take this off. Ooh, I like this pump.
Ready? Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going home anymore. I want to play. What color I want to play you don't understand. Because I don't see the fence of the foot and the kid and I want you to play. So why you got a problem with it? You should be happy that I want to play.
It's the opposite side.
That's what I'm saying. You should be happy because I don't implement it. You should be honored. You should, you should be honored that I want to pick you. Next 2 days. Yes. You are a class right here.
And then, of course, my favorite color is
Right here, I was going to say classy. I do have to.
see my shoulder.
You go. Now it's available here.
What's next?
Ah, okay. I don't know. They're looking out for us in the meeting.
I like this pump a lot.
Never need it. We do.
Oh yeah.
Make things a little more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.